Coming back to guess something.
Do you hear yourself in here?
Do you hear yourself in here?
Do you?
I hear you in here.
I don't hear you.
Why do I hear me in here?
I don't know. Because you have ears?
What the Wait, no, but do you hear me?
No.
I hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
No, but do you hear the
Ben.
echo of me?
No, I don't.
No, I think you're just imagining
messing
things.
Okay.
Welcome to That Kid Ben.
And Zach.
Today, our producer rejoins us as we talk about our favorite TV or movie series.
Then we play Degrees of Separation with movies.
And then we wrap up the show talking about a new installment of a series that we are looking forward to.
Here's episode 3 of That Kid Ben.
And Zach.
Okay, so welcome back to the podcast.
Okay,
you were
thank
on
you,
the
Mary
first
Beth.
time.
No.
No, you're on.
I was on the second
Well, you were
time.
on the first time, but also the second time.
Yeah, so I was on off,
You're really
off
on the second
Yeah.
time.
stage.
Yeah. Okay. What are you
But I was
looking
like
at me
actually
Yeah.
on the second time.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about...
What?
This was your idea.
I don't
Yeah, I
know.
know.
I don't
What
know
are our
what's happening.
favorite movie series? Like
Like a franchise.
Harry Potter. Yeah, franchise. That's the perfect word. Just Jurassic Park, Harry Potter, Star Wars, Marvel, all that bullshit.
Well, I went first, so I feel like I should let the guest go first this time.
Am I choosing one?
You're just a guest.
You know.
/ producer.
And yeah, producer.
Producer that does absolutely nothing.
You
and
produce,
guys
okay?
do all of it. Am I just choosing one right now? Are we all gonna like talk about something?
I'd say yeah.
Give me your top
go
2.
with.
So start with number 2.
That's
Okay.
good. Yeah. Good number.
I really like I'm gonna put this one out there because I don't think either of you are gonna say it, and I think it deserves some recognition. So the Hunger Games franchise is actually very good. The books might not be great, but the movies I think were incredible.
Wasn't on my radar at all.
Personally,
so
I've got a lot to say about this specific topic.
Yeah,
You do?
It looks like negative thing.
Let's start with the movies. Yeah, it's mostly all negative.
Yeah,
So-
I really like. I don't know if it was just because I was a kid when they first came out or something, but I just.
Yeah, but we're only 2 years
We
older.
weren't that young. I think it was like
No,
2010.
it was
2012.
We're 1 year older than you.
Yeah.
So
Well-
like,
You were in middle school. We were in high school. That was our first year of high school.
Yeah, that was 2012
That's
was your
not-
first year of high school.
Yeah. 2013 was your first year of high school.
No, yeah,
What
you're
are you
right.
talking
yeah.
about? Yeah, it was 2012.
No.
You
Yes,
graduated
yes,
in
yes, yes,
2016.
oh
Yes, yes.
yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I know. It seems like a really fucking long time ago now.
Well, no, because we just watched them.
Your mic's gonna be rubbing up again.
We just watched them on. This isn't like the
On
right.
right.
It's just I'm not wearing a
You have
good
it
shirt.
backwards.
How do I have? Well, if I
You
move
flip
it
it to the other one.
No, you can rotate the whatever. Yeah.
Yay. Okay. Should we talk about it?
Well, we just watched them again. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. We just watched them again, like last year, whatever, and we also all really liked them then. The action sequences are good.
So it aged well for you.
I think so. Ben doesn't seem to like it.
Hi.
Yeah. What's your issue?
Okay,
with
the first Hunger Games movie, I didn't like it because it was really looked like all handheld footage. It was really shaky. It was really confusing what the fuck
Yeah,
was
but
going
that's
on.
like
I
the
feel like it
big
was
thing
kind of
now.
cool. with
But it wasn't that good. They didn't do it well, I didn't think.
Okay.
Second one was great.
Yeah, the
Third
second
one
one was incredible.
great. The fourth
last
one
one
was
sucked.
god awful. It
It's
was
awful.
so bad.
Oh, I hated the last
Yeah,
one.
it was
bad.
so
The
bad.
last one,
It was
nothing happened
trash.
until like the last 3 minutes,
And then it was so
And then she
fast that you
had
had
her
to go
kids
back.
and,
Like it was crazy.
Bullshit.
But the middle two were really good.
Yes, agreed. Bookends were terrible. Middle, the meat of the sandwich was good.
You used two different analogies.
That's okay
It's
because people
not.
understand.
Okay.
Now to the books.
I never read. I read the first book, I think, but that's it.
Did you read the book? You read
Before-
them and liked them, right?
Before I read The Hunger Games, I read Suzanne Collins' first series, which was 5 books. It was called Gregor the Overlander, and it was like this kid who went underground and he met this underground civilization, and it was amazing. He rode this giant bat, and it was really sad. I remember crying. The bat dies, and there's this rat king that he's trying to kill, but he actually raised from a young age, and then it turned evil.
Okay, this is so not on topic.
But it's so good. It's so much better than The Hunger Games. So I read The Hunger Games after, and I just wasn't impressed. But that was the one that blew up. I thought Gregor the Overlander was much better.
Okay.
That's what I have to say.
Okay.
That's your number 2 franchise? Is a book?
What? No. I'm commenting on her. hers.
Okay, well, we're
Yeah,
not
so
doing
why'd
that
you point to
anymore.
me?
I wanted your opinion on this.
Well, we
I thought
went
you-
through it.
We talked about
Okay,
it.
so I'll do.
That's what happens when you have a conversation, Ben.
Now
People
it's your-
give
I
Now
thought you were
just
gonna
go.
give more. All right, my number 2, I would say, cliche is Marvel.
Good.
Because of-
Steal mine.
That was my number 1.
Well, way to give it away. Because they do,
I'll
it's
choose
all
a
the
different
bullshit.
one.
Like they weave through everything that like everything's interconnected, and they do it in a very, very, very well.
I'll give you that.
And there
Very,
are
very,
some
very well.
really bad movies like
Yeah.
Doctor Strange and
Terrible.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Haven't seen either
Don't
of them.
quote me; they're really bad. You don't have to see them. And
Well,
Captain Marvel.
we're
I
gonna
love
have
Brie
to,
Larson.
so-
but
Captain
that movie-
Marvel
That movie was trash.
very good.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, he did not like it.
I know. I
It
loved
was
it.
not good.
I thought
but
it was
I
a
love
good
Brie
movie.
Larson.
Okay, it was a good Marvel female lead superhero movie.
It's the only one they have.
That's what I'm saying.
Black Widow's gonna
Until
be so
we
much
hit
better.
Black Widow and we hit Thor: Love and Thunder.
Is she gonna be the
Yeah.
lead though?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
that's
they said,
awesome. I
yeah.
didn't know that. I knew she was just gonna be the mighty Thor, like the new Thor.
Oh, well, I was
but
told
I didn't know
she's
she
gonna
was
be
like the lead.
I was
Okay,
told she's gonna
that's
be.
cool. I'm
That's
into,
what I
I'm
heard
into
too.
It.
Yeah.
It's crazy
But
that
I
they
could
got
be
Natalie
wrong.
Portman back. But anyways, they do have some gems like Iron Man 1. I remember seeing that like way
Oh,
back
Both-
when,
yeah.
and that was
All of them. No,
No,
fantastic.
the third one's not that good, but
The third
first
one's
two-
actually quite good.
I really
liked
like
it.
the
First
third
two.
one.
Also, the second one, the villain is from my city, which is dope. Mickey Rourke. He's an awesome actor.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Impressed? No?
But also, Marvel's coming out with TV shows now. Like, not only do they have the ones on Netflix, but they're actually putting out new ones.
Have
I
you
don't care about
watched
that.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. before?
never
It's, actually,
have.
it's pretty good.
I've
I
heard
was-
it's good.
I was-
It's
yeah.
it's on its
Agent,
seventh.
Agent Carter, right? That's
Agent
supposed
Carter
Yeah,
to be
that
good.
was.
one,
I think lasted
I
2
love Haley
seasons.
Atwell.
I don't-
She-
yeah, I
oh,
don't
really? I
know.
thought it was more than that.
Maybe it was
Chad
3.
Michael Murray was in that one. And then Freeform even has one.
Yeah.
Called
Oh,
Cloak
yeah.
and Dagger.
Yep.
Which I also heard was very
I
good.
thought that was Netflix.
No, that's
I think
Freeform.
I
Did it
don't
start
know.
on Netflix?
It
and they
might.
took it up?
No,
took
it might have
The
gone
ones on
over
Netflix
to
were
Netflix.
Daredevil, Luke Cage,
Jessica Jones,
Oh, what was the third one?
There was
another
definitely a
one.
fourth
Iron
one.
Fist,
Iron Fist.
Fist,
Yeah.
and there was one more, wasn't there?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
And then they had the Defenders. I heard some of it was
Defenders?
good. I
Is
heard
it
the Iron
on?
Fist was terrible.
Is the Defenders?
Iron Fist was
I
really
think so.
weird.
I
It
thought
just-
the Defenders was
I
coming out.
I watched it with friends, and it.
I'm
really
pretty sure
wasn't
it's
as
already
good as I
out
thought it
because
would
now
be.
it like season
no
2 or whatever. The next
No, it's
season of
definitely
Jessica
out.
Jones is like after that stuff happened. I don't know. I didn't see it.
Anyway,
I didn't see
Marvel
any of them.
is great. And if anyone tries to tell you that DC is better, then
They're
you
wrong.
can just like
They're wrong.
not be friends.
They
with them.
really fucked up like to start with.
A
like
lot.
the Christopher Nolan Batman, amazing, obviously.
Well, 'cause it's Christopher
Everything
Nolan.
else, yeah, it's totally separate. You know, the DC universe is shit.
Oh, did I hit
trash.
record?
Please
Are
tell me
you
hit record.
No, yeah, I did. Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I can see the red going. Woo. Sorry.
Okay, yours.
So mine's like kind of a joke, but also like a really good franchise. Ben can see it on my screen right now. It's the Shrek franchise,
Oh,
and I
Jesus
was gonna put it as
Christ.
number 1, but I really wanted to like have a serious one as my final one. Just let me just throw some really good stats at you though.
Oh,
They're
God.
coming out with a Shrek 5 possibly. There's been short
Oh, we
films.
talked
It's
about
been a ride. It's been a ton of different stuff. It's done great in the box office. It has earned like their budget was like $60 million, and worldwide
For the first one.
for the
or-
first one the budget was
What?
$60 million. With
I thought you were
animation, it
saying
was
for the fifth one.
No.
Well, yeah, that's
Wasn't
true.
it like 2004?
it was 2001, so like animation was
Yeah.
very new.
Yeah.
It won an Academy Award for
It did. It
animated
won an
feature.
Oscar. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was the first one to win it.
Wow.
And worldwide, they've made over $484 million on Shrek.
I'm not surprised. I actually thought it would have been more than
Shrek,
that.
well, that's just in the first movie. Shrek 2
Shit.
was
Oh.
Shrek
very.
3 sucked, by the way.
I
Shrek
don't
3
remember it.
was not a good
That
one.
was the one with the babies,
Shrek
right?
2 was yes.
Yeah,
when
because-
she was pregnant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shrek 2 is considered to be a really good sequel just because it builds on the whole world and that kind of stuff. I watched a YouTube video on it before.
And I know that you love that song at the end.
Oh
that
my
pump up song.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's such a
yeah.
good pump up song.
We don't need to play it again.
But
We
Shrek,
already played it
Shrek
once.
2 was like over $900 million.
I wonder if we can get Zach
In
to
the
The box
watch
office?
Shrek
Oh
every
my
podcast.
god.
Oh,
He probably will.
I will work it in.
He'll
don't
drop
worry.
it in.
Yeah. Oh, just a little like breadcrumb here or there. But like Shrek 1, 84 or 88% on Rotten Tomatoes. Shrek 2, 89% on Rotten Tomatoes. Shrek the third, we're not going to talk about that one on Rotten Tomatoes, and we're not going to talk about the fourth one either.
I never
But
saw
those
that
Two
one.
were direct to DVD, I think.
I think
No, I
so.
don't think
know the
so.
fourth
No,
one
the
Yeah,
was.
third, the
the
third one
fourth-
was in theaters.
Yeah, it was.
I know the fourth one was direct to DVD.
But Puss in Boots, the spin-off did really good. It
Puss
got
in,
an
Puss in Boots was,
That was a TV
great,
show.
It got-
actually.
It was a
It was a movie and
spin-off
then a-
movie.
and
It
a
got an 85%
show.
on Rotten Tomatoes.
That
So
was
it
a
also
good
did
movie.
I
really
liked the
well.
movie, yeah. And I used to like be like with his little sword.
Yeah,
and be like,
yeah.
The 3. He did the 3 in that trailer.
I remember when
something.
in Shrek 2, because I watched it over in the fall when I was abroad, and
I'm gonna watch that when I go home.
when they meet Puss in Boots, Eddie Murphy is like, oh my God, he's got a strap when he pulls out the sword. We were dying laughing.
Doesn't
Did not get that as a
Shrek
kid.
Turn into a human.
A man,
That's in the
yes.
fourth, right?
That's in the second one. Are you
Second
kidding me?
one. Are you
Oh,
kidding
you're
He's
right.
on
you're
his
right,
way
you're
to
right.
get-
What happens in the fourth? Something happened. No, everyone forgets who he is, right? I never saw
don't-
it.
I
so-
Oh,
don't
he
remember
like
the fourth
wishes
at
he
all.
no. It's like he wishes he never had kids or anything like
Because
that.
they were like, he's like
So,
a
like-
dad, so he's
Wow.
exhausted.
Yeah, so everything, like,
He
goes
has,
back
12
in time,
kids,
yeah.
He like never meets Fiona.
But it's weird to think that Chris Farley, like, he recorded like 90% of the lines for Shrek before he passed away.
Oh, so Shrek's dead?
No. Mike Myers is the voice of
Yeah.
Shrek.
I don't know.
But Chris Farley, who was one of his cast members on SNL, had recorded like 90% of the lines, and then he died.
Oh shit.
So they decided to re-voice
Cast,
it
yeah.
as Mike Myers, and he went through most of his. I think it was like 60% of it, and then
he die too?
No. Then,
Kidding,
he's,
I'm kidding.
then he was like, "Fuck it, I want to do it in that weird Scottish accent that I do." So they had to add $3 million to the budget so they could reanimate his
I
lines.
That's so cool.
love it.
But
That's
like,
amazing.
could you imagine Shrek's voice as anything else?
No.
No, definitely not. Imagine it was just like an American accent. It would sound like shit.
Like,
Donkey.
Well,
It needs to be Scottish.
Mike Myers only has like
Out of
one
my
voice.
swamp.
But just imagine this being your Shrek voice. This is Chris Farley reading Shrek lines.
Jesus.
We're not sponsored
It's
by
an
this ad. I'm not gonna say what ad it is because I don't want to give him credit. But
Damn. That's also.
Oh, this is another one of those onion things. No, this is one of those drop it and leave me alone things.
That is.
I
not-
don't
like,
like
imagine,
it.
okay,
That would
Chris
not have
Farley,
worked.
amazing as he is, could you imagine that being the
No.
voice of Shrek?
No.
No, it wouldn't have done as
Definitely
good.
not.
Guaranteed.
I agree,
No, yeah.
but it's
not
weird
nearly.
that like Mike Myers can only do like that one Scottish voice and that's it.
Donkey.
Because that's like every character he plays in Austin Powers
Mm-hmm.
and all that.
Wow, that's crazy.
I have my next one.
What's your number one?
Also super underrated. It's only
Not
3.
Marvel. Oh, okay.
No, because we talked about Marvel. I don't need to say it again. There's only 3 of them. I consider the first one to be my favorite movie of all time.
Interesting.
First movie came out, I'm going to see if you guys can guess this. First movie came out in 2012. And the last one came out in 2017.
I know
Was
what it
the
is.
Maze Runner?
No,
No.
it's with Ethan Hawke.
No.
No,
No.
am I wrong?
The look of disgust.
Well,
You don't like Ethan Hawke?
oh, it has a main actress from my state.
I thought it was Before Sunset. Those 3
No.
by
What?
Richard
No.
Linklater.
I literally
Ethan-
have no idea what you're talking
Okay,
about.
never mind. Damn.
What is it?
The Pitch Perfect series. Anna Kendrick's from Portland.
Oh, I've only seen the first one,
I think
and I
the
didn't pay attention.
They're all incredible.
I think the first one
first one blows my mind.
didn't like the third one.
The third one is the worst. Second one's my favorite. Well, no. The first one's obviously like it's just prime. It's OG. It's incredible. I know all the lines
Yeah.
to it. Not like the singing stuff. I know all the lines
So
to it.
I think the first one was good just because it was the first time they had
It was
done
very
it.
cool.
But after the second time, it kind of just
no,
got.
the second one was also incredible. Haley Steinfeld's in it. Haley Steinfeld is a queen. And then the last one was like,
Wasn't Pentatonics in one of them?
yeah, the second one. The last one, it's not that it was bad. It just had no storyline. Like what happened was, like Rebel Wilson's character was going to meet her long lost father or something.
It was really
and
weird.
then she got kidnapped. It was very weird and didn't really make any sense in the franchise.
Okay.
But it
Oh, yeah.
couldn't not make sense. Like in the second one, they graduated college. They weren't supposed to do a third one. So then when they got approved to do a third one, they had to figure something out.
Okay.
And now apparently I cried so hard at the end of the third one because it was like the end of my child. Like I loved that series so much. And then apparently they're teasing a fourth one. And I'm like, can you stop playing with my emotions?
Does it help you that Rebel Wilson's father in it is John Lithgow?
Really?
Yeah.
That helps a little bit.
Back to Shrek.
Yeah.
He plays Lord Farquaad.
Did he really?
Yeah.
That's what we used to call my sister's boyfriend. His last name is Farkas. It was Lord Farquaad.
Are they
But that
still
was
dating?
like no. That was like a long time ago. Okay.
That's it.
I've only seen
They
the first
don't
one
have
and I was
any-
half asleep.
Yeah,
No, I think
So
they're incredible.
the first one was good.
The first one is
Yeah.
like honestly one of like someone asked me what my favorite movie is. I feel ashamed saying it because it's just like it's not like
No,
pleasure.
yeah. That's like
like people are like, oh, my favorite movie is like Casablanca or Citizen Kane, and I'm like, shut up, you pretentious prick. Like it's not. And so
if I ever meet anyone whose favorite movie is Citizen Kane, I'm gonna hit them.
I
Like,
had to-
actual favorite
I had to
movie.
go through that in Art of Film.
Art of Film.
Went through that in forget what class,
It's
and
not-
then we had to go and watch it for our music class.
it's
and it
not
was
a
at
bad
watch it.
movie.
Yeah, no, Ben's okay. So we're supposed to go watch for the third time Citizen Kane, and Ben here decided to skip because our professor made us come in on a Friday night
Oh yeah.
to go
It's
watch.
not like it's a bad movie. It's just not
Right.
something that is gonna be your favorite movie. Like
Yeah.
But like, I've already seen it twice, and he was like, "No, you gotta come watch it again for the music stuff." And I was,
I mean, like that makes sense.
No.
no,
No thanks. I'm sorry.
Well-
I like that. That professor was great.
That
but-
was-
If
he
anyone
was
tells
great.
you that their favorite movie is Citizen Kane, I give you permission to like beat them up.
good
Okay,
to
maybe
know.
not beat them up. It's a
No,
good
I do.
movie, but
It's a
not
good
your
movie. It's just
favorite
it cannot
movie.
like why would it be your favorite movie? It's from like
Oh, we'll have to do favorite movies, like top 5 movies.
Yeah, well, we have plenty of. This is the third one. We got plenty of time.
Woo! All right,
number one.
my number
Harry
one.
Potter. It's I know
You
it.
think so?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I am currently watching the entire Harry Potter series with
Um,
my girlfriend, and we're on the 4th, which is my least favorite. I think we talked about it last episode.
No, I don't think we talked
It's
about
not Harry Potter.
No,
It is.
What? Oh, yes.
it. It's not Star Wars.
No, I don't know. I was gonna make a joke
Guess.
saying like
3, 2, 1, go.
Power Rangers.
That's not even a series. It's a TV
It's
series.
a franchise.
Yeah, that's true. Guess. 3,
My,
2, 1,
my
go.
number one's a TV series.
What?
That-
I thought we were doing movies.
We're doing movies.
It's a franchise.
Fuck you.
No!
we're doing movies. Shut up.
I'm gonna talk when it's my turn.
All right,
You
I will.
understand.
Okay, my number one is Star Wars. Actually.
Really?
Yeah, I love ever since like I was a kid. Love Star Wars. I think there's great elements to every episode of them. Every 3-part whatever. The prequels, there's good elements. I mean, I know a lot of people hate them, but there's good. I think there are very good elements.
Jar Jar Binks.
Okay.
Benedict
the
Cumberbatch did a good impression.
Jar Jar Binks. I'll have to see it. I haven't seen it.
It's on Ellen.
Okay, that's good.
She was like trying to guess the character that he was doing, and she couldn't figure it out. But
Really?
She was doing a really good impression.
Wow, I'll have to watch. And then the original obviously is amazing. And then the new ones are like,
I like the new ones better than the
original?
prequels.
well, yeah, I do too.
Yeah,
but
they got Disney behind them
I
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That first one, number 7, really like just it was so
Number
good.
7 to me was too similar to the originals. I thought they tried too
I thought it was
hard to go
basic.
back
It was
to the original.
literally a New Hope
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, that's
But
what I'm saying. I
think,
like
Like
that they
the big
brought
movie was
it.
just the Death Star
But if you
again.
think
know.
about just think about it in a like animation, like not like animation, but like the way
Like graphics.
CGI,
yeah, and even like the
visual effects.
transitions, they
Thank you.
yeah.
Like if you think about it that way, it's incredible.
Visual effects.
Yes. it was too.
in our
The
podcast.
plot was
We
too
were all looking
similar.
at
We need to
Ben's
expand
t-shirt.
this universe, which I think was.
Well,
a lot of people hated the 8th movie. I loved it. I thought it was like the best in
Are
that
we going
series,
off
almost.
of spin-offs now? Because my favorite Star Wars movie has
I like
to
the
be
Solo.
Oh, I didn't like Solo.
You didn't like
I don't
Solo?
like Solo.
No, wait, no, I liked Rogue One. That's what I liked.
Rogue One
Rogue One
is
was
the best Star Wars
decent.
movie. No,
Oh,
in my opinion, the
I really,
best Star Wars
I
movie.
might have to. I don't know if it was
is
my favorite one,
So good.
but it's like one of the best.
it's so good.
I liked
The-
it. I didn't love
the
it.
No.
cinematography, the colors,
Everything-
like
I-
everything
Oh yeah,
about
that's
that.
nice.
Colors
But the
was-
plot I'm going with, I just didn't love.
I think the plot was good. I think.
I think you're
the prob-
focusing too much on it because
On the plot?
Yeah, because
But that's the thing is that if
Are
every
you kidding me? It seamlessly works
so
into the original
good.
trilogy.
yeah, no, that's
so
okay.
I think the
that's
thing
like
is,
good.
I think
Plus, she's
I like
such
that.
an incredible actress.
I know. Yeah. Okay.
She's such a good. It's my favorite Star Wars movie.
so. I think
Okay.
this
There's
is the
no
th-
way.
I
I'm gonna
think
change my
Rogue
mind.
One had better acting than 7.
Yeah.
Like the characters from like these.
I
this new,
could see, yeah. I'll
this
have to
new
watch it
trilogy?
again because I haven't seen it in a while since it came out.
or not like Daisy
I-
Ridley per se, not her, but like
Okay.
some of the other like they could have swapped out and done a better job.
Okay. I thought that they tried to make you connect with these characters too much in that
On
movie.
Rogue One.
Yeah. And then
I
just
connected
killed them
immediately.
all. I didn't though, that's the thing. But yes, they like good,
I
they
had
died,
no
you
idea
know,
what
I'm
was
glad.
supposed to happen. Like my brother was like, "You didn't see that coming," and I'm like, "No," because like it's an actual like it's like mentioned in the movies before, but I didn't pay that much attention to them because I was a kid when I watched them.
Yeah.
So when the ending happened, I sat there watching it like just at home like randomly on my laptop. I sat there for a good 20 minutes trying to process what just happened. I was not prepared for it to happen.
Oh, you didn't see it in
at
the
all.
theater?
No.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I mean, I like it, but I didn't love it. Maybe I'll have to go back and watch it again. But I would say that my number one Star Wars movie is either Episode 5, like the original Episode 2 from the 70s or the 80s? No, late 70s.
70s into the
79.
80s, yeah.
Or Episode 8, the most recent one, which a lot of people hated. I loved it. I thought it was great. I like the risks. Right?
Yeah, I guess. So my number one franchise, and it's gonna make sense. It's a TV series, but it's Black Mirror, because it's an anthology series.
Okay.
So
Doesn't
like,
count.
yes, it does. It's a franchise because
He said movie series.
I
he
did say
said.
movie
Oh,
series.
I thought you said franchise. Well, you
You
know,
You
said
said
franchise.
fuck it. I'm gonna stick with Black Mirror,
Jinx.
just because it's like it's cool. Everything's different, and it always relates
Knock
back
on
to
wood, you owe me
technology.
a Coke or
And
something.
what?
That's gonna be
I
the
did knock
best
on wood.
part of that podcast. Is both was screaming you said franchise.
What did you just do?
I said I did knock
knocked
on
on
wood.
wood.
You just knocked on a phone screen.
My phone,
Anyway.
my phone
Your phone
case
case
is
is
made
wood.
of wood.
Oh, fuck you. Anyway, I think it was like, it's really cool how they just like come out with like these really weird, obscure ideas, and like a lot of it ends up relating back to like society,
Yeah.
especially like Nosedive, where.
I think Archangel also
is
has a
literally-
really good.
well, the thing with Nosedive is that it's like the social media
Yeah.
like stats thing.
Yeah.
In China, they're like starting to
Dude, yeah.
They literally
like do
have that,
ratings now, and
which is crazy.
that
Your social rating.
yeah, your
That's
social rating
wild.
gives you like loans and like housing and
You can, like, take
license
transportation
and
and stuff.
transportation
Yeah.
and all that stuff, which is like
that
crazy because it happened after the Black Mirror episode.
that airport scene when she's trying to
Well,
get a car.
it was in development while that.
Well, I mean, like I'm sure it was in development in China, but like the
Yeah.
episode had come out before like it had made the news.
But
Yeah,
Archangel
yeah.
also is really.
Which one was that one?
That was one where the mom implanted a GPS in her
Oh
daughter.
yeah.
I hated
that was-
that one.
You can
and that
pretty
one was
much-
by Jodie Foster. She directed that.
I
So I
really
was
liked
excited.
it.
I think I hyped myself up too much. I didn't
Yeah.
like it that much.
I liked it. You pretty much can do that with your kid now. Anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that one.
Just tape a
My
GoPro
favorite
to my kids'
is
head just
Hang the
forever.
DJ. That is
That's a great
by
episode.
far, like
Oh, my favorite one
Fantastic
is
episode.
White Bear, White Mountain,
White-
whatever it is.
White
White,
Bear.
White Bear or White Christmas?
White Bear.
no. you
My
wouldn't.
favorite is White Christmas.
Some people, like a lot of people, when I was going through and watching Black Mirror, and I was like asking my friends and stuff what their favorite episode was, I got a lot of responses for San Junipero, and I did not like that
Oh,
one
I
at
liked
all.
that. The cinematography
That
was
one's
really
like-
good on that one.
It like wasn't a Black Mirror episode for me. It was just like
It was more Black Mirror
But
than the
then-
new season one.
I
You think
I
Hang the
don't-
D- yeah, that's
when
true.
you guys, yeah, that's
You think Hang the DJ?
yeah, that's a good point.
They're
but-
pretty similar
yeah,
in that regard,
yeah.
I would say. Some of them are like even the first episode is not very like crazy technology Black Mirror-esque,
Yeah.
but it's still like
Well,
it's
so
in
the-
there.
I don't watch the first episode. I got scarred to death when I was watching it for the
Hmm.
first time. So
So
Interesting
the first two
episode.
seasons were produced by the British production company,
Yeah.
and then season
Should've
3
stayed
and
with
thereon after is produced by
Netflix.
Netflix.
I
Or,
like the
a
Netflix
production
one
company
better.
that Netflix owns.
I don't
whatever.
like it. I think the originals are better. The British company.
all right. Anyway,
All right.
what's the next thing?
We gotta take a break. Welcome back. So we're gonna play a new game that we came up with. We're gonna start with a movie that Eva chooses.
Yeah.
It's gonna at one point have to go through a movie that Ben has chosen, and then it's gonna end with one of mine. So I think we're gonna do it like the actors
Yeah.
connect,
So if
Yes.
let's like this isn't how it's gonna go.
or like
but
even movies or
I'm
something.
gonna like if I choose Okay, you know what? We'll just do it because this is.
Yeah.
This is
I think
good.
it has to be
So-
actor. Like an
Yeah, it
actor.
definitely has to be actor.
Well, like if we're doing the franchise thing, so like.
But don't choose another from the franchise. That's stupid. Like if I say Harry Potter, don't say.
No,
Harry
I know.
Potter
That's
2.
what I'm saying. We
No, but
do-
you
we have to
could.
do,
But like, if say, are you gonna choose Pitch Perfect?
Yeah.
So like, you could say Pitch Perfect 1, and then someone could say Pitch Perfect 2 to get to Haley Steinfeld to get to like Bumblebee and stuff like that.
Let's not do that.
Okay,
Nah,
yeah, whatever.
It's just not as
So
fun.
you're gonna pick Pitch Perfect
Yeah. So
1.
let's start with Pitch Perfect, and so you can think of any actor that's in that.
Rebel Wilson, Cats.
Oh Jesus.
Are you gonna tell us what movie we have to get through to get to yours?
Oh, my movie is. Do we have to pick from what we said earlier from
If
our
you
top?
want
Yeah,
to.
well, you don't have
just to make it
to.
easier.
I guess I'll pick. I don't know. I'll pick a Marvel movie, so it's a little
Easier.
easier. Let's go with Iron Man 1. That should be easy enough. There's some
Not
big
an
name actors
Avengers
in there.
one?
Yeah, an
with,
Avengers
like-
one would be
Not an
so
Avengers
much
No,
one
it
with
can't be
like
that easy.
20 people in it. Okay.
Go.
And we'll end on Shrek just because it's a lot easier than Black Mirror. Well, I picked one of the ones from before. You have Mike Myers,
Yeah, that's
Eddie
true, that's true,
Murphy,
that's
Cameron
true.
Diaz. You have a ton of stuff to go on.
I can
That's
get
true.
from Pitch Perfect to Shrek in 2 movies.
You think so?
I can do it right now.
Do it.
Do
Just
it.
do it real
So
quick.
Pitch Perfect,
Uh-huh.
Anna Kendrick. Anna Kendrick is in What to Expect When You're Expecting. Cameron Diaz is in What to Expect When You're Expecting, and she's also in Shrek.
Okay.
So-
But how do you
Cool.
get to Marvel?
I didn't. I said I
She's
could
saying
get to,
yeah,
I
Oh.
said I
yours.
could get to yours. in
All
2
right, so we're
movies.
starting with that.
Pitch Perfect.
All right. Rebel Wilson and Cats.
Cats doesn't
Because
really
that's like the
count.
only
It's
person
fine.
I know from that movie.
Okay. Rebel
From
Wilson is
movie.
also in Bridesmaids.
No,
Yes.
she's in Bridesmaid. No, Bachelorette. She's in Bachelorette.
She's in Bridesmaids.
Bridesmaids is Melissa McCarthy, Maya Rudolph.
Yeah, she's Kristen Wiig's neighbor in the movie.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
okay,
shit,
okay.
is
'Cause
right.
I've
She
never
like
seen this
opens the
movie.
peas.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like
No,
her
you're right,
weird
you're
like
right,
albino
yeah,
brother
yeah,
or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Bridesmaids. Okay. So let's go with Maya Rudolph, and she's in Wine Country.
I've never seen that. I don't know who's in that.
Just say, like,
Shut up. Just Google
shut
it.
up. Yeah, I'll get my
What
Google
movies
ready
is
just in
Tina
case.
Fey in?
I will not do that. I don't have a laptop.
I'm going to go with Amy Poehler, who is from Mean Girls.
Okay.
Lindsay Lohan is in Mean Girls,
But she needs to be in another movie.
who is also in Herbie Fully Loaded.
I don't remember that movie.
Okay, so
I'm
no, wait,
gonna
no,
go
Parent.
Parent Trap.
Is that gonna be easier for you, Parent Trap?
No.
Okay,
I don't know any Lindsay Lohan movies.
Oh, no, that's great.
if I did Parent Trap,
No.
Herbie
if you
Fully
did
Loaded?
Herbie Fully Loaded.
Okay.
Do you want to see the list?
Is that who I'm supposed to look for? Is that him?
It's up to you.
I think he is. Is he? Hold on.
Say the name of the movie
What?
he's in. or
He's
she's
in- He's in. Okay. Michael Keaton is in Herbie Fully Loaded. He's also in Spider-Man: Homecoming.
And you know who's in Spider-Man Homecoming is Robert Downey Jr., who's in Iron Man 1. So now we've gotten to mine.
Oh,
both of ours.
hell yeah.
Now we have to get
Okay.
to yours.
so I'm sure that Robert Downey Jr. has been in other movies, but
Yes, he definitely has.
I'm totally drawing a
You can
blank
literally
right
say
now.
any.
Can I
other-
go look?
Oh, I guess you can't if we're going by my rules.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't
What?
say anything.
You can't say another Marvel movie.
No.
No.
But he has been in Sherlock Holmes.
You're damn right he has.
Yes.
And Jude Law was also in Sherlock Holmes. And Jude Law was in a bunch of other movies. Don't
Oh.
say anything. He was in. I can't say it, but.
Well, you can.
What?
Oh, he was in The Holiday.
Sure, never seen
Oh
it.
my God, Ben, are you
Ben, this
kidding
is
me?
it.
Ben, don't fuck up. Ben, don't fuck up.
And Cameron Diaz was also in The Holiday. That's what it's called, right? The
Yeah.
Holiday.
You gonna finish that?
No, you finished
Oh,
it.
I have to-
finish
oh,
it.
and Cameron Diaz was in Shrek.
Yay, we did it. That was
Whoa.
good. I actually like that.
That was
one.
kinda
That was
fun.
fun.
Oh, man, that
We should
actually,
have been
yeah.
able to. We should do it next time without Google.
But that's so hard because I've never heard of some of the movies that you're talking about.
Yeah, but you could just like, the one thing, Robert Downey Jr., I could think of one movie, which is, I think it's called, like, The Judge or something,
Yeah.
that he was recently in, and you
Okay.
could just think of it, like,
That's
just really
fun.
try to think about it, yeah. It was good.
Cool.
So before you go, we just
Right.
want to say, like, what are you looking forward to franchise-wise?
Okay.
Like, does Marvel have something coming out that you really want to see? What's
No.
going on?
So I'm gonna go off of what you were saying. Like, movie franchises are great, but Netflix just announced the 3rd season of 13 Reasons Why. It is. I'm shook. I watched the trailer. Like, shooketh. Something happens at the whole trailer. You're like, oh, cool, things happen. Blah. The trailer's also really cool, like cinematically, if you want to look at that. But
I was trying to get her to
could
fix
see
her
this.
hair.
If you can see this video, Zach's pushing away his golden locks.
All my long
Thanks.
hair.
But at the end, it just hits you, and you're like, "Oh shit, someone's dead!" And so the whole trailer, the whole season 3, is going from like, it's a murder mystery now. Like, who killed this guy?
Oh, it's not suicide anymore?
No,
it's not
it's-
going into
well,
murders?
I don't know what happened. He's just dead. He was like the biggest asshole of the whole.
But
like,
it's not
2
about that
seasons.
No,
No, she's. I mean, like, I'm sure she's gonna be in it.
Like,
but-
it loops back to her,
Yeah.
but, like, it's not just about her anymore.
Right.
Cool.
Like, because the first season was going through the tapes. The second season was going through the court case about if the school was actually responsible for her death. And then at the end, something bad happens, and then he somehow lays into the 3rd season, which I can't see how, but I'm really excited because I literally texted my friend, all caps, I'm shaking right now because she's actually in there right now in the studio. But it was crazy. I can't even believe it. So that's what I'm excited about.
Okay, I've never
Probably
seen
Probably
that.
yelling into
I remember a while ago, my ex-girlfriend told me to read that book. I never read it, and then the series came out, and I never watched it.
It's a lot to handle, but
I hear a lot of people like really hate it.
people either love it or hate it.
They have, like, the warning on there now right
Yeah.
before you start.
Yeah. Selena
Okay.
Gomez is like
She's
She's
the
in
executive
it?
producer.
executive producer.
Oh yeah,
not
I
in
did.
it.
I did hear
No,
about
she's
that.
like one of the major, like, driving force behind it.
Okay.
What are you looking forward to, Ben?
I'm looking forward to, which is
Cats?
kind of no, it's also not a franchise, which is shocking to say, but I'm looking forward to a Disney live-action remake. Now, hear me out, because I hate most of them. The only one I think that was good was the first one, not technically the first one, which was The Jungle Book. The rest of them have been
Oh,
shit.
I like that one.
The first one was
I
technically
really did like
Cinderella.
the
No,
Jungle
the first
Book.
one was technically Alice in Wonderland.
Okay, I didn't
But
see that.
I don't count that as being a Disney like princess or whatever, so I think it's
No.
gonna
I think, like, the
first one.
remakes of the cart.
Well, Lion King isn't also
Alice
Disney
in
princess.
Wonderland, Yeah.
What?
Lion King isn't Disney princess, but that's a remake.
But it's part of.
But I mean,
anyway,
technically she was a princess.
Which one?
Not
Mulan.
Oh,
Mulan
I
is
am
gonna be
excited
sick
about that
if
one.
they do it well.
The trailer did look really good.
Someone, it might have been one of you, told me that
No music
Eddie-
and no Mushu.
Mushu's not going to be in it.
Right.
Are you kidding me?
That's
And
what
no
it-
music?
Well, that's what it looks like
Wait,
in the trailer.
what?
There's no music.
No, there's probably music. There's got to be
there's
music.
no. It's an action movie. It's
I
not. a
think
musical.
that-
Okay, well, either way, I love the music. Very good. I love Mushu. Very good. I hope he's in it at least. The music, I mean, I like leave it to the original. The original's good. But if it's straight action, like
It's gonna be crazy.
fucking war, like versus the Mongols, it's gonna be so good. Like if they
I-
actually do
I
it
agree
well.
with you on
Do you
that.
remember in the original she like blew up a mountain and killed
Yeah.
thousands of soldiers? If
So-
they have like legit action sequences where she's like fucking people up with a sword,
I'm
that's
gonna-
gonna be dope.
I'm
That's
gonna
gonna be
push
so
back
cool.
a little bit on you where you said you wish that they had Mushu in it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it might be a good thing that they don't have him in, because if it is gonna be like very action driven, if they don't do the CGI for that well and make it look
know-
realistic, it's gonna look bad and it's gonna like take away from the action that might be really, really
You
good. in
mean
the
You know-
film.
Mushu?
Yeah.
What
Okay.
if,
That's
get
the
what I'm
thing
saying?
because like
Like-
there's a lot of now I'm hearing that like
is
Mushu's
there
not
a
gonna be in
rating
it.
for that yet?
I don't know. I don't think.
Like
Because
if
if you know how Doctor Strange is coming out with the second one, it's supposed to be like the first horror movie that Marvel's doing.
Mm-hmm.
This could be a PG-13 movie.
interesting.
I hope so.
I feel like
You better
that'd be
see
really
blood.
cool.
But, like, if-
Disney.
Imagine if they put Mushu in but animated it like they did with Cats and did like a really shitty job. Just like imagine how much that would take
Yeah,
away
but,
from the
like,
movie.
yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
I feel like they wouldn't do that.
no, I'm sure they would do a better job, but I'm just saying like any animation that is like a talking animal in an action movie is going to take away from the action that's there.
Yeah. Okay, we'll see. I don't know. I'm
but
excited.
no, it does look
better
really
be good.
Yeah.
It better be action fucking packed. That's what I'm hoping for.
Jet Li's in it.
And
That's dope. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I need to look up more about this because I don't actually know much about it.
I am looking forward to season 2 of Euphoria. I have watched all. I think there's one more episode left, right?
Yeah.
There's one more episode
On
left.
this Sunday.
This coming Sunday at the time of the recording, and they've been renewed for season 2, so it's like it's ready to go. They got the cast, greenlit, it's all good. I'm really excited to see where the end of the season takes us and where season 2 ends up going.
Yeah.
I need to watch,
It's been
'cause I haven't
very.
It's been really interesting.
It's been
turbulent.
very like. We're usually able to like
Well,
predict a lot of
I
things.
was fucking spot on.
You
with,
were not.
I was
Some of
spot.
it, some
I
of
was
it.
very spot on with that episode 3, I think.
Yeah,
but
you
then
freaked
after
out.
that,
But
it went in a
it's
totally
so
different direction.
Like I can't predict what's gonna happen. I have no idea how the season's gonna end.
And the cinematography is amazing.
It's incredible.
It does like this. So they're like, there's these two people dancing, and then it does this cool like twirl thing where the heads. It's like the same shot of them, but the background completely changes, and then they move
that's
throughout the
cool.
entire scene.
Wow,
oh,
that's
the recent
awesome.
one.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Like,
Yeah.
there's, like it's
Her and Zendaya.
no, it's
Her
the
and
blonde girl, the one that I said was from Handmaid's Tale, and the college kid. They're like at the party and they're kissing, and then it like twirls and they're at like a different party.
I don't remember. That show's really hard to follow. Too.
Yeah.
I do want to watch.
Things that
I
happened in
haven't
the first
seen.
episode, I could have said happened in the latest one. Like it's just hard
And
to.
the characters are really complex, but in a good way. It's just,
Yeah.
it's
That's
a
good.
really well made show.
Cool.
The only like real character that I'm invested in is Kat.
Oh, her story.
I'm
We'll
invested
talk
in
about that
her.
another time.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to see that.
Once you
don't
catch
I?
up, yeah, we'll talk about that. The
Alright.
one thing that is weird about the show, though, is the parties that they go to
Are not
high school parties.
at
Oh, they're
all.
like crazy.
It's
They're
like
insane.
it's like if you were a college kid and your parents owned like an office building in Manhattan, so they had like a shit ton of money. These people have like color changing lights and like all their light bulbs. They have like strobe lights
It's
in
like
their living
you know
room.
how most even
Yeah, no.
college parties are BYOB. They're like no, they're like
They just have
they
all
just
the alcohol
have
there.
like 5 kegs
the
there
hell?
and like
That's
all this
crazy.
alcohol and it's just like free for all.
We did that last summer actually at my friend's house. We tried to throw like a huge party. We got a DJ. The floor of like the first floor into the basement almost fell through, and it was just crazy. We had like a ton of people, and people lit off fireworks in the front.
That's not dangerous.
It's just
It was dangerous.
Yeah. All right. Well, this has
Yeah.
been fun, but your girls gotta go.
Hey, thank you for coming on
Thank you
again.
so much.
Enjoy your time in Maine. This episode will be out like 6 weeks after we record this because we're gonna do every other week, we think.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
don't expect this episode for a while. I mean,
So
but when you
That
watch
makes
it,
no sense because
they'll be watching
we
it
won't
now.
expect it for a
we
while.
won't expect it for a while.
But it will be out. Rest assured.
Yeah. Eventually.
Well, yeah, they'll be listening to it. Otherwise,
Fuck you, Zach.
what are you? You're the one that's not making any sense.
Okay.
If you're
Okay,
listening right
bye.
now,
Bye.
Zach's gonna kill me.